We should talk about backpack speakers. How do we feel about backpack speakers?
A gift from God handed down on high.
Dude, I have a lot of DMs. People are very angry at me on Instagram about like having opinions on backpack speakers. And I'm like, I did
Are
not
they
think that this mattered.
are they pro backpack
I
speaker?
mean, everybody in the comments is against backpack speakers. Everybody in my
Okay.
DMs is mad that I'm shitting on backpack
Oh,
speakers. We're
it's like
just like,
being a racist. They don't want to publicly come out and say that they're in favor of backpack
oh,
speakers.
that's the fucking quote of the fucking interview. If you are backpack
I
speakers
mean,
are like racist. Like those people are the same.
honestly, you can quote me on that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. That,
Yeah, I mean,
you did
if
already
you,
say you hope they fall in a tree well. So I mean it's like that's on the internet too.
I mean, like, listen, they know that it's shitty, or they wouldn't be secretive about it. Like,
Yeah.
if they can't say it in public, they know that they're being jerks about it. So like the fact that they feel
Yeah.
the need to DM you instead of drop a comment tells you that they know they're being a-holes,
Yeah.
which sums up the backpack speaker debate right there.
Yeah. The outdoor industry has a lot of things that are very like more niche than the industry itself. Like they're very like
Yeah.
everything's kind of a little like touchy feely, and it's always been very weird to me. But that was one that I was like, I didn't even expect a reaction to this. Never mind, like a bunch of people being like, one headphone, two headphones, fuck everybody. Like it's just like, and maybe it's just the phrasing of the question. I have no idea. It's a bizarre thing
Yeah.
that people carry a
I,
backpack speaker in general.
I know. I did see a couple of the responses where they were like one headphone because you don't want to have both in so that it's too dangerous. Like, so
I think
one you
that's
listen to
valid,
music, the other ear. I was like, oh yeah, that makes a ton of sense to me.
and that's like
I don't mind people listening to music. I just like it's so selfish to assume that everybody around you wants to hear the
Oh
same
yeah.
song.
Oh, in mountain biking
Unbelievable.
too, by the way, like it is like I can't even imagine. Like if I see someone on the trail mountain biking with a speaker attached to their bar, I am punting that shit into the moon. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is it's an insane thing to think is just okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I
It's
mean,
yeah.
it's also like there's a lot of egotism there. It's just like my music selection is flawless.
Yeah.
What? Like
I have a lot of friends
who
that
honestly
think
thinks
that, by
that
the way.
way?
I have a lot of friends that think that way, and they send me their playlists and stuff, but they don't put it. There's a new level when you're like, here's a speaker, you're forced to listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're already like 8 miles from the trailhead, and it's like, dude, you don't think that I came out here to listen to your weird Avicii remix, right?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, I'm gonna take your skis off and throw them in the woods. Like, it's
yeah,
it's amazing. Anyway, while we're shitting on people, Indra, and that's
can't wait.
also, by the way, uh, all of these are said in jest. Like these are jokes. Like people
Oh,
need to understand that. Like I don't hate you if you wear a backpack speaker. I just think you're being selfish and maybe you don't know that, right? I think it's always
yeah, yeah,
important
totally.
because everybody's always like, "Why do you even care?" I don't really care. It's just that like if you're in my view, I'm annoyed with you. Like I'm annoyed on the trail. That's when I care. In general, I don't really give a fuck what anybody does when they're like not immediately in front of me.
Totally. Yeah. It's like if somebody cuts you off in traffic, like I'm gonna yell something through my windshield. I don't actually mean it. I'm just like, you're being
Oh
a jerk,
yeah,
but
if
it's
I,
okay.
yeah, they stop and roll down the window. I will not say the same thing I just said again.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm way too much of a coward for
Yeah,
that.
how many times are they like, get out of the car? And I'm not getting out of the car. No, thank you. I'm also
No way.
like
Yeah,
I'm good.
no.
Yeah, my dad actually is the get out of the car guy, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, just like don't just leave it alone. Like he doesn't actually want to fight. He's like he's not expecting you to get out of the car. Don't get out of the car. Just fucking relax. Just
Amazing.
relax. Anyway,